Hey. I'm so tired. What's up, y'all? It is the Full Timers Podcast. I am Vila.
I'm Ricky.
And we have a special... Roeun's not here. He's at work. He's a true definition of a full-timer. But we have a replacement, a special guest. A returning guest. It is... I forgot the clap button.
Tino.
Welcome back, Tino Pie.
I'm not a full-timer. I'm an overtimer.
I call him Tino Pie because that's his Instagram handle.
I'm the next level. I'm a level above y'all.
The overtimers.
The overtime.
Are you taking shots? Taking shots at full-time workers?
Like it's Patron.
I realized when I was editing our last two episodes, I keep forgetting to do the formal intro. So I forgot how it goes. The Full Timers Podcast is in a conversation that awkwardly navigates through the nuances of adulthood. There.
You were really
I forgot that.
Wow, you did
in the
great.
last two episodes. I'm so tired.
We're recording this at 10 p.m.
And we just had dinner, had some tacos and nachos. I'm full.
And we're kind of gassy.
Yeah, so if you hear frogs in my throat as usual,
It's actually
burp.
toads in his butt.
Oh, how's y'all's week going?
It's going great. I didn't mean to embarrass.
Huh?
I didn't mean to embarrass you like that.
No, that's fine. I'm going with the flow,
You
man.
guys are so tired.
I
Both of you.
don't know why, but once I pressed that record button, I got tired.
I could tell.
I feel like I need to burp again. So, hold on, give me a second. Here it goes.
I heard it.
Okay, there it
How
is.
you swallow it? You swallowed a burp.
Did I
It sounded like it.
swallow the frog? Yeah. Tino, welcome back.
Thanks, man.
We talked a little bit outside of this during dinner, but you are working overtime for the past how many?
Coming 3 weeks. I've been doing
jeez.
12-hour days, 3 weeks straight.
Mm-hmm. That's insane. I don't know how you do it.
It's pretty easy. When you don't have a life, you have like no obligations, no kids, no friends that really want to hang out with you because they're busy too.
Yeah, like
It's
me,
like-
but you're in
yeah.
Charlottesville, so
When you're like a homebody and a nobody, it's so easy to do a lot of overtime.
I wouldn't say nobody, man.
I'm just kidding. Self-deprecation.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
I'm just joking.
Well, like you, similar. I took a freelance project, which I talked to you about last week.
Mm.
That's been killing me. Not killing me, but taking a lot of my time. But it's almost done by Sunday, so yeah.
You'll make a lot of money.
Yeah.
You want to compare paychecks?
No, I'm good. I don't want to. Is that an ethical thing to do? Like, is that a thing against egos or something?
I don't know why
Egos.
people. I mean, people are really. It's like political beliefs. It's like something that's really private, and for
Like how
me,
much-
it's not ego. I'm just really curious, and it's not like for me, it's not to compare. I just want to see like how well y'all do.
Yeah.
You're doing, or I should get into that field, or
But I know because I know that it's a policy in some companies where
Oh.
you never ask your coworker how much they're making.
I guess so. I
I never do. I
I
don't know
don't
if
have-
it's policy, but I just don't.
I don't have proper. I just don't have like. I don't have any. I'm not. I'm tactless, and I don't know. I'm just like I really just want to know everything about everybody, and it's just like I forget that people have boundaries.
Yeah.
And, but to me, because like I'm always willing to share everything,
Mhm.
because I really don't think anything. It's for me. It's like not a big deal, but again. I need to learn about personal space and boundaries and respect them.
You think it's along the same lines as if you were to ask someone who they voted for?
Yeah, I'll be like,
Political beliefs kind of stuff.
yeah, I mean, some people get, I don't know. It's like, it's really touchy subject. Like,
You think it's just you wanting to know how much people make? You think it's like an Asian thing? You know,
I
Asian.
never heard of that.
I think Asian parents always try to compare.
I
Compare their
guess
kids
so.
to other
I mean,
kids and
that's
stuff.
all we, I don't know.
I think for some people, probably, when you put it that way.
I mean, no,
There
I
it
definitely
is.
hear the adults in my family always ask, like, how much does, person make, whatever.
Yeah. At least
Why
I
don't
know.
you do what they're doing? Because
Growing up, I always hear such and such kids doing this. How come you can't do this? Like, I'm not them. That's not my name.
That ain't me.
That's not my name.
My name is not theirs. My name is my name.
My name
Do I
is
look
my
like them?
name.
If a significant other, not significant other, the person you're dating is
I like how you changed that for me.
it's someone that you're talking to, whatever. If they just ask you how much do you make, do you tell them, Ricky? Would you tell them? You know?
No, I don't think so. Well,
Like, is it too? How soon would it be? I'm sure.
Yeah. I'd have
To
to
ask
know them
someone
for
that.
a while.
Right.
I would be thrown off if they just asked me that question.
Yeah.
Like, I'd be like, enough to survive on my own.
Right.
Yeah, that's a good answer. Yeah.
Because like
Like, you don't need to know. I don't need to tell you right off the bat.
Enough to be financially independent.
Yeah.
That's all
when
need to know.
if I ever ask anyone that, it's not so I could like gauge my how or compare myself to them. It's like I'm really curious about like how whatever field they work in, how much that pays, if I should get into that field or not. You know,
But if that's the case, I always ask so I'd be like, what's the average salary of that kind of position?
yeah.
Oh, that's a good way to put
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
because you're really good at wording things a little more tactful.
Sorry, Tino. I'm not calling you now.
No. Don't. It's fine, man. I know what I am.
Tact. All right. So, I mean, how much of that you think plays into our personalities?
A lot.
Which is a segue. Whoop, into
We need a sound effect for that.
Should you dub that?
I don't know. Which is today's episode topic. How awkward are we, really? Or more so, what's our personality types? So I got you guys to take the personality test on 16personalities.com, which is not a sponsor.
The Meyers-Briggs personality test.
Yeah. Before we jump into that, though, do you guys follow astrology stuff at all?
No, I don't believe in that stuff.
I used to, from middle school to college, I would just go to Yahoo horoscopes on Yahoo.com. I still have a Yahoo account, and I would just check every day because I don't know. I was just like, I need to be one step ahead of the future, you know. So every day I would actually read this in the morning. I'm like so excited just to see what's gonna, you know. And every day I should learn that it can't predict the future. Yeah. And I don't know. It's just I don't know. I didn't have any sense back then. I was really I don't know. It was fun to think about, but like when I realized that, oh man, because every day I was promised that I was gonna like find my true love at like the end of every week or something, or this whole week is gonna be really terrible. And like, well, I had a really great week, so I'm just like afraid. I'm like, no, something terrible is going to happen now. It's all superstitious, and I should know better than some Yahoo astrologers.
Was it written by a certain person, or is it just?
I think,
or is it coming from?
I feel like it's the same people who write fortune cookies.
Yeah, it's true.
it's just like what? I feel like they recycle some of this stuff from other signs, and they just let's throw it in for a second.
Because if you look at like some signs that aren't yours, like I feel like a lot of those you can relate to too. So
it's very vague. I don't.
Yeah, that's what it is.
I asked that because I have a very good friend that she's way too into it. I don't care if she's listening.
Sounded direct.
She's way too into it. And I don't know if I buy into it. But she's so adamant saying you should follow this because it's true. It's like, no, it's not true. Like, whatever.
I don't know, because it's like based on what time of the year you're born, right?
Is it?
No, that's Chinese zodiac.
Is it? But
isn't regular zodiac too? Like,
it's not year, but like
what time of the year?
Oh, I guess days, yeah. Okay, when
months.
I thought you meant like day. Yeah. Like it's like a certain day, like a 30-day range.
Oh, I'm not that deep into it.
I don't know. I think, I think it's personally BS, but I still think it's fun to talk about. And it's almost like I look at it as like if any of you guys read Harry Potter, like the Sorting Hat, like how they have 4 different houses. Yeah. And people just repping whatever house they're from. I feel like people are like fun, signs, like Leos, especially all of the Leos. Leo season, like a lot. I have a lot. I'm gonna call out you Leos. Chewy, Maya, David. I have a lot of Leos in my family, and like it's I don't know. I think it's just like it's almost like a home team or something. It's like they're representing their own team.
To be honest, I think
it's like a lot of pride.
Yeah, I think a lot of people on Facebook that I see, they're the only astrology sign that represents their astrology sign.
I mean, and it plays up to their textbook characteristics, like they're prideful,
right,
and self-confident and self-loving.
Okay, I guess so.
I think it's just a fun way to prejudge somebody. You know, like
it's a bad way to prejudge somebody.
Yeah. I use it as playful. I mean, I know I have met people who share the same birthday as me, and they're like polar opposites of me, and we don't get along. So I think it's weird to generalize group of people. Mm-hmm. Like people who are in that month or day.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. Like based on the time of the year you were born, I don't think like everyone who was born around the same time as you is gonna have the same personality.
The Chinese zodiac is worse because Chinese zodiac is not by month, but
it's
like
by year.
The whole year. Like everyone who's born in 1984 is a rat, and I'm like, no way, all my whole class is like this. You know, so if I were to pick, I mean, like I feel like I kind of leaned towards more astrology when I was younger because I just felt like it was a little more believable because it's like I wouldn't believe that everyone that was born my age is the same.
Yeah.
You know, because then we will all be best friends and get along. I don't know.
What is your Chinese sign?
My Chinese zodiac is rat. We're ambitious, but we have the tendency to spend freely. And I kind of feel like I identify, but then it's so vague, and I would like to think that I'm ambitious.
I know what I am, but I don't know what the meaning behind it is. But I'm a horse.
Horse?
Yeah.
Oh.
Do you know what the meaning, the whatever it is for?
I know it means that you and I can't be friends.
See, that's not true though. What are you, Ricky?
Sheep, I think.
I know that you and I can't be friends.
All right, well,
or family.
I'll see you guys later.
Bye. What is your regular astrology sign?
I'm a Sagittarius. I don't fully believe it, but when I read the textbook characteristics, I'm like, oh my God, it is me though. Mm-hmm. Like where we tend to put our foot in our mouths a lot. We tend to just like talk. We're fun loving. People tend to want to gravitate toward us because we're hilarious. Mm-hmm. We're also like can be really blunt and mean. When we don't say things with the most, I don't know. We don't think before we talk, or that's what they say. But we're like also philosophers. Like we love, I don't know. We're kind of wayward. We're kind of, we just want to travel the world and see everything and never like settle down or set roots. And I feel like that in my spirit. Yeah. But then again, I think that's why I believed it when I was younger because I'm like, this is so me. Yeah. Free spirited. What is yours? I'm a Cancer. Cancer? I don't know anything about that. I can see that. I just know they're supposed to be sensitive. You are sensitive. I can what? See that. My homegirl said the same thing. I'm not sensitive. No, you are. Am I? Okay, by sensitive, I mean you cry at the touch of a drop of a dime. Or needle? What's this expression? Drop of the dime. I mean, you're sensitive meaning like you're in tune. Empathy. Yeah, empathetic. Empathetic, yeah. And you can sense the vibe, like you could read language. In that sense, yeah. Yeah, like you're sensitive doesn't mean you cry. Okay. All the time. It's like or weak I don't see it as that. Like you're just more in tune with
your emotions.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. You're more in tune with other people's emotions. I see that. That you can, just look at people and be like, oh, they probably want space. I'm not going to approach them. Yeah, I see. Okay. Ricky, you're a Pisces, right? Yeah. Pisces. Water sign.
Cancer's a water sign too, isn't it?
I think so.
Crabs, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's like a water animal.
Aquarius is a water sign too? I know their symbol's like a jug of water, so I would think it's a water sign.
And Aquarius, like aqua.
I'm an arrow. You guys are just crab. The archer, Sagittarius are Hermes?
Apollo, Hermes?
Hermes is not a centaur.
Oh. Okay, yeah, that's right.
I don't know.
But, I don't know.
You're losing me on this astrology.
Oh, yeah, because obviously I'm only studying my signs.
I mean, I read it a long time ago, but I can't remember any of that stuff now.
It's fun to talk about, and it's fun to see someone who's really passionate about it, and you look at them crazy. It's like, but it's still a fun conversation, you know.
Yeah.
And I don't know. In a way, it's like I don't really have like I mean, the only like sports team I like is Chicago Bulls.
Yeah.
And that's because I just knew they were cool when I was a kid, so I'm just always stuck with that. So I was like, I don't know, astrology, like I like just repping for the archers out there. it's like almost like a frat that. A universal fraternity sorority. I don't know. It's like
for the universe.
I think the Harry Potter thing was a better
analogy. Okay.
What was your Harry Potter sign? Or not Harry Potter sign? Harry Potter school. What is it?
I know there's 4 of them. Let me try to get this. So there's Ravenclaw.
Yeah.
Slytherin.
Slytherin, Hufflepuff, and Gryffindor. Right? Is that
yeah. Okay. Awesome.
I don't know much about Harry Potter, but I always hear about that.
I actually feel like if I were so. Gryffindor is for courageous, brave people. Ravenclaw is for like very witty, quick-witted, clever, intelligent, studious people. Slytherin are for super ambitious people who are like, you know, they have really great potential, but they tend to be more of the evil side.
Okay.
And Hufflepuff are for the stoners.
So I took I don't know what one of those quizzes, online fun quizzes were.
Pottermore or something?
I don't know. But
I was like,
basically it answer questions and sort what house you're in. I got Hufflepuff.
I can see that. Not because you're a stoner, but
like, I took it again.
And then you got different ones?
Answered slightly different.
What was it?
Gryffindor.
I mean, people couldn't be on the cusp. Like, you know, Harry Potter, when he put on the sorting hat, he was supposed to be in Slytherin. But it's like, it depends on what your heart really wants. So, like, he was like, not Slytherin, but he had the potential to be a great wizard, like, in Slytherin. But he chose Gryffindor. Because it takes into account what the sorting hat takes into account what you're feeling, you know? It's like, it gauges your potential, but it also takes into account like what you really want and that you desire.
Stoner.
Now, Hufflepuff, they're just friendly, loyal. They like food. I just say stoner because it's just funny.
Okay.
But I'm a Ravenclaw. And I don't know, you would think I would be Hufflepuff too.
What do you think Ricky is?
I feel like he's Ravenclaw or Gryffindor. I don't know. I sense Ricky is
probably
clever.
I say Ravenclaw.
Yeah, but
which one's which? I'm sorry.
Ravenclaw's a witty. What else? What is it?
I mean, they're just intelligent. They're quick-witted and clever and
the more wiser.
Wise, yeah. They're good at solving riddles.
Cool. I'll take that.
Is that true? Solving riddles.
I like to solve riddles. I don't know if I'm good at it.
But then I also feel like he'd be Gryffindor because I feel like he can be courageous. Like you may not sense yourself like, you know, this
Captain America type.
Yeah, or I don't know, go-getter or anything, but like I do sense you have this honesty in there, you know?
Yeah.
Thanks. I appreciate that.
And everyone wants to be in Gryffindor because that's like Harry Potter, Ron, and Hermione. That's like the house that everyone wants.
Cool. I'll be glad to be in either one, I think.
Ravenclaw all the way.
Since we're going on this fictional astrology and what was it, Harry Potter schooling, I don't know, sorting hat.
The sorting hat.
We took the Meyers-Briggs or Meyers-Briggs?
The second one. Meyers-Briggs.
Meyers-Briggs. I don't know the history of that, but we took that test on 16 personalities. And we got our results.
And you got all of the personalities.
I got every single one of them.
16 out of 16.
I
all
answered
16 personalities.
Damn.
Wait, there's a guy from Split.
Oh yeah.
James McAvoy's character?
Yeah.
Wait, are there really 16? Why are they called the 16 personalities?
Because there's 16 personality types.
Are there?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. We took our tests and we got our results. I'm all of them. I took the test.
Well, he's kidding.
I know. Who wants to go first? Ricky?
I'll go first.
Well, we're the same, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah.
I guess we can go
but
first.
I feel like, remember how I asked, pick the 3 things that we think are most accurate and 3 things that's least accurate?
Oh, it's supposed to be 3 that are most and 3.
Well,
I didn't
whatever.
rank them. I didn't put
It's
them
fine,
in
whatever. Whatever.
Oh.
Whatever. You want to go first?
Yeah, I guess so. The way I did it, though, was I had a column of, like, ones that I agree with.
Pretty much the same thing.
One I kind of agree with, and one I
pretty much the same thing.
So, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I have a lot in agree. I feel like this is more accurate than, like, astrology.
So what's your personality type?
Oh, yeah, I didn't say. INFJ.
So it's introvert. What's the N again? Tino?
Intuition?
Is it? Is that right?
N?
That sounds right.
I know how to read this.
IN.
J. F is feeling. J is judgmental.
Yeah, that's judgmental.
And we get on the
Oh, yeah.
16 personalities, we get a
A
fifth
and
letter,
a T, yeah.
which we got the same thing of. Right?
What'd you get?
I got this. INFJA/T.
Was like one or the other.
I think it was A.
A.
Yeah.
That's assertive, and the
Assertive
T is
advocate.
turbulent.
Turbulent?
Yeah.
Okay. You got the what?
I think I took it either earlier this year or late last year,
Mhm.
and I was INFJA,
Mhm.
and then I took it again earlier this week, and I was INFJT. But both times were like almost 50-50,
Mhm.
like 49-51, one way or the other. So I guess I'm in the middle.
Interesting. Tino, what are you?
I am an ENFP.
Wait, extrovert, EN.
What is it? N.
It's probably intuition, right?
Yeah,
F
intuitive.
feeling, and P is what?
Punk. I don't know.
Poop.
Poop.
P was P. Judgmental air perception. I don't know. I am
Find it out.
like Ricky. I am an INFJA. So I got the assertive advocate according to 16 personalities. To break that down, I guess a little bit, it says we are very rare. We leave a mark on the world. We have a sense of idealism and morality, and we're not idle dreamers. We make our goals / dreams happen. Helping others is one of our purposes in life. Soft spoken, introverted. We have strong opinions. We fight tirelessly for the ideas we believe in. Decisive and strong willed. Easy to make connections with others. We have a talent for warm and sensitive language, speaking in human terms rather than pure logic. In fact, the people around us need to know that we want our time alone to decompress and recharge. I'm laughing because that's true.
Yeah.
And also, the people around us should not be alarmed when we suddenly withdraw from society, which is also very true.
Yeah, I think that's pretty accurate.
Yeah.
the whole thing.
Yeah. Did you said most of that's accurate with you too, right, Ricky?
Yeah,
Okay. Soft
pretty
spoken.
much.
We're soft spoken. You probably can't tell because of the podcast, but outside of this, I'm like very in my own world, and I'd rather be that way. But yeah,
They're literally soft spoken. They're like,
What?
True.
What?
speak louder. What?
Can you say it? We're in public.
You're next to my ear. I can't hear you still.
I hear the cars.
Speak louder.
Your electric car is louder than you. Ricky,
I'm
Tino,
just kidding.
you want to go through yours?
Oh, I am a ENFP. The characteristics are warm and enthusiastic. Don't you guys agree?
Yeah.
Empathetic
Yes.
and caring.
Empathetic.
I mean, I am
Yeah.
now.
Caring, I can see caring. Empathetic, I don't know.
Strong people skills, relates well to
Yeah.
others. Able to think abstractly and understand difficult, complex concept. I disagree with that. Needs approval from others. I say I don't, but I feel like I do. Disorganized? Hell to the yes. Strong communication skills? Still working on that.
Well, I mean, you're talkative. You communicate.
Okay,
But
but
strong-
I'm
but-
just not articulate.
Okay. Is that what that's saying?
I guess it's not. I guess I interpret it strong
Okay.
communication skills as someone who's able to.
Put words together. Basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I feel like I've gotten better, right, Ricky? Remember, I used to like speak in fragments, and I was just.
Oh yeah, I mean, I think you were mostly okay most of the time, but
I was just
you wasn't.
overthinking everything.
Yeah, you weren't sure of what you were saying, so you just kind of stopped in the middle of sentences.
And sorry, I just interrupted.
No, that's fine. That's all I had to say.
That's the ENFP.
It's fine.
I definitely was hearing you. I heard you.
No, yeah, it's fine. I was done talking.
Oh, okay. And we're fun and spontaneous. And
You're a fun guy.
we're actually the weirdest of all the personality type. Like people who are ANFP are like always labeled the odd duck, or it's just completely.
I can see that.
They're super strange. Like they're super awkward. Like if you think you're awkward, you have nothing on me.
I mean,
They sound like dark.
I'm trying to think. Like, is it a different awkward from what I know? That's awkward. I don't know. Maybe right.
I don't know. They say that. I mean,
Is it an
I'm just going by
extreme?
what Google told me.
Oh.
I don't know. I do. For me personally, I do feel like. I mean, I don't care about it. That's what's funny. Like, people were just like, I mean, I feel like a lot of times people would give me like, I don't know, backhanded compliments sometimes. Like, I just love how, you're not afraid to be you,
Mhm.
Like, I'm like, oh, thanks. He's like, you just like don't care what people think. I'm like, oh, well, appreciate that.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, like, you're just stay you. So I'm like, and I'm like, all right, it's sounding condescending now.
Yeah.
But I really don't care what people think.
I mean, that's a good thing, though, right? Not caring what people think.
Yeah, man. It's the most liberating feeling.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, back then I used to care so much. I couldn't have fun. I felt like I was suffocating myself. But, I don't know. Later on in life, just own up, like, just embrace who I was.
Yeah.
And, I don't know, stop playing in my shadow side. And then I'll explain the shadow side later.
Yeah. I feel like at some point, years back probably, I did care what people thought of me.
Mhm.
I guess this is more so like one of those self-conscious things. Like, I have my insecurities now. I'll probably talk about later on a different episode, but before I always be nervous of what people think of me. Like, I'm careful with my words. I don't know how it will come across, stuff like that. I don't know. But now doing this and like I don't care what people think anymore.
But I mean, that's great.
Yeah.
But you also but I still like the way you guys carry yourself, though.
Right.
It's like, I guess I'm like on the extreme end where I really don't care what people think.
Mhm.
I don't care if I come off as like a
Oh,
airhead.
yeah.
I should like care more how I represent myself,
Mhm.
because I'm doing myself a disservice by, I say one thing, but like it's not a true representation of who I am.
Right.
I mean, in a way, like, some people may just like paint me as an airhead or, but like, I'm actually capable I'm capable of like deep thoughts. Like, I like to actually talk about philosophy. I love talking about engaging. That's part of my personality type is like, I think this is why, I mean, apparently ENFP and INFJ are very compatible. You got one is the listener, more like a good active listener,
Mhm.
and one who's just super talkative but also entertaining. It's
Yeah.
like, but together, like, but like I'm curious about other people, so like, I don't know, I seem like sometimes I would hijack conversation, but I'm aware, so I'm just like, I want to give them space to talk.
But it's funny. This is why we chose you to be on this episode, because two introverts were doing a show. We wanted an extrovert on this
we gotta
episode
get
too.
a different perspective.
Yeah.
I wasn't that surprised when I found out that you guys were the same personality type, because I
didn't
sensed
even
it
think about that.
before.
It was, I mean, I guess I should have kind of expected it, but I didn't even think we would be the same. Yeah.
Do you remember when you started the podcast? I'm just like, it's funny because like it's like, I was like, you guys just are very similar.
Yeah, I remember you did
like
say
during
that.
the stress episode, during the party episode, like you guys just had the similar story and the similar feeling. And
I mean, I guess that's why it kind of works, because we're on the same energy level, same kind of wavelength.
Yeah.
Like, we're not really overstepping on each other's toes. I don't know if that's the right phrase. But yeah, I mean, what do you think? Like,
I agree. Yeah, very similar.
Yeah.
I mean, that's so awesome though. I mean, like, I may seem like could be the polar opposite of you guys, but like we get along well because like we actually do have similar cognitive functions where we both like don't like to judge people,
Mhm.
I mean, when I get in my shadow side, when I'm super stressed, I get really highly critical and judgmental, but truly when I'm feeling good and great, that's really not part of my nature. I mean, it's part of my shadow nature, but like my everyday, when I'm in a good mood,
I just like let people live,
Yeah.
as long as they're not hurting anybody.
Yeah.
So like, I don't know. I think that's why I gravitate towards you guys, because I don't know. I feel like you guys are accepting,
Right.
It's a
So
good trait to have.
I'm looking back at this results for, at least for my results. I guess you're the same too. Looking at the strengths and weaknesses, I'm trying to figure out which ones do you think is your strength that's most accurate, or was it what you say most relatable to you?
Oh yeah, like the one you agree with.
Yeah,
the most?
agree with,
Okay.
and ones you disagree with. And the first one for me, it says creative, which obviously I'm in the creative field, so that kind of makes sense to me.
Yeah.
Which ones did you say that you agree with, Ricky?
Let me look at it again, because when I made my notes, the one the column I had agree.
Yeah.
It was just it was a bunch of the strengths and weaknesses, so I gotta go between them. I'll tell you one I disagree with.
Yeah.
Decisive. It says that advocates are decisive. I don't think I really am. It's hard for me to
you guys
choose
always make
stuff.
me like pick a place to eat.
Exactly.
Like,
That's what I was
like,
thinking.
I don't know,
I was
whatever you
like,
want.
yeah.
It's like,
So before we record every episode, we always get dinner together as a team or a group. And the hardest question we ask each other is, where do we want to go get food? And all of us say, I don't know. So asking you, I was hoping you have a definitive answer, but
I mean, I did. I like Jing sushi, and then you're like, I feel like nacho. I'm like, well, shit, let's go get nachos. I don't know.
My bad.
But no, it's fine. I'm actually really not. Any restaurant I go to, I could always find something I could eat. Because I have no dietary restrictions whatsoever.
Yeah.
I said I wanted sushi, but then I thought about you and your seafood or shellfish allergies.
Yeah.
But I just named it because that's what I felt. Because if you weren't gonna name anything,
Sushi.
I was like, you could probably order a chicken skewer
at a sushi spot. You see anything else on there?
Yeah, I think. Yeah, so I think the strength I most agree with is probably altruistic. Should I read the thing?
Yeah.
So it says, these strengths are used for good. Advocates will not engage in any actions or promote beliefs just to benefit themselves.
Mm-hmm.
They have strong beliefs and take the actions they do because they are trying to advance an idea that they truly believe will make the world a better place. And I feel like that's accurate to me anyways. Like, I don't do things just for me.
That. Yeah, I don't think you don't seem like a selfish type.
Like, I like to help people in any way I
you
can,
do.
so.
Sorry.
No, it's cool.
My ENFP side just keeps coming out.
That's all I got to say about that, I think.
Yeah, I feel like there's some things that I do, I'll say, in the creative field and projects and stuff. It is to make me feel good, like I achieve something, but the overall thing, the project is helping something, a bigger cause, in a sense. In college, my senior project was to document stories from survivors of the Cambodian genocide. Your dad, Tino, was one of my subjects. My dad was a subject. My uncle was also a subject. And with that, I was feeling like documenting their stories could be a way for them to, like a therapy session in a way. At least for my uncle, it was.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that thing maybe in the bigger scheme of things, it was to help them and help the community.
Yeah.
So I mean, I guess I could relate to that one too.
Yeah.
Do you think you're that way, Tino? Altruistic? Is that the right word?
Altruistic. Yeah.
Come on, ENFP.
I mean, one of ENFP's strength is being motivational, inspirational, like I do like to talk, or anyone in my circle I like to get to know. Like if I see someone in red, I always try to think of solutions to help them, give them, I don't know.
I think that kind of runs along that line.
Yeah, I try to inspire others,
Yeah.
Not that I've sensed myself as an inspirational person, but like, I don't know, like I want to help motivate people to get out help them get out of funk they're in.
Help them find solutions to their problems.
Like I'm worried about like how if they're going to do well, you know? It's like I could actually like be your biggest cheerleader, you know? I guess wait, what are we doing?
The strengths and weaknesses of our personalities.
Okay.
Yeah.
I do feel like I can. Well, definitely to my little nieces and nephew, I'm super warm and affectionate, like because they're just cute little
nuggets.
I was about to say turds. What else? Let me see.
Yeah, what do you agree with the most about your?
I guess warm and affectionate.
Yeah,
I think that's like my greatest strength. Like
I could see that.
I don't know. I just adore my nieces and nephew. It's like I can't hide it sometimes, you know?
Oh yeah.
That's how they grow up and they get an angsty teenager and they don't want to be told like, okay, I can respect your boundaries. Weakness is extreme dislike for criticism. I agree with that.
Yeah.
I do not like when people have to lecture me. You know, even if they have a right to, I don't handle it very well. It's like I don't know, because like I always see like there's always two sides to every story, so I always feel like I get misunderstood when someone is they see something that I can work on and fix about myself, you know. But I don't know, I have really severe adverse reaction to
criticism.
Yeah.
So how do you survive art school?
Oh, okay, so that's constructive, you know.
Yeah.
Of course, constructive criticism anyone could take, you know.
Okay.
But I still get hurt by that.
From like,
because like,
so is it really bad with like just straight criticism? Just
from family mostly, or any like, when you feel like, I guess like, well, art school, I always have to ask a lot of my projects, so I felt like the criticism was well deserved. Yeah. But like when if there's something that I work super hard on, you know, and I bust my ass off. I mean, best my ass off.
Best your ass off.
Best my ass off. But or you know, when I feel like I gave something my all and it wasn't good enough, and someone had something to say, and I was like, they didn't see what went behind the scene. They didn't see all the blood, sweat, and tears, you know. And I don't handle it very well, even if it's constructive, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know, because I guess I really don't like judging others. So when I feel like someone's like lecturing, criticizing me, I feel like they're judging me. And I just like, okay, you see it as a flaw. You're trying to get me to see all of this as a flaw for myself, that I should change this about myself. But in the end, like, I'm still just I hold dearly to my sense of self, you know?
Right.
And I don't know, it's like, yeah, just don't. I take criticism as like just judgment, and I tend to do that too when I get like really angry and stressed. If I'm in like a weird headspace, I can be really highly critical too, and I don't like to bring that side out.
Your dark. What is it?
Shadow side.
Shadow side. One thing a weakness that I kind of see myself having. I guess you guys tell me. I burn out easily. I don't know. I feel like with the week I have been having work-wise, I feel like I've been burning out. I mean, I don't know if y'all could tell, but I feel
can't tell.
But I feel burnt out.
But I believe you when you say it.
Yeah, only when you say it. But
because when you tell me what you were doing, I'm like, I see it.
Hey, I know you're burnt out, but is that part of your weakness too?
What is
can burn out easily. Their passion and impatience for routine maintenance, idealism, and extreme privacy tend to leave advocates with a few options for letting off steam.
Are you reading mine?
No, I'm reading mine.
Because that sounds similar. I don't know. It's weird. I'm like crazy. Like I signed up for 317 hours of overtime.
I don't know how you do it.
And I haven't felt burnt out yet, but like it can be, you can hear it in my speech. I don't feel it personally, but I think it reflects in the way I speak.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, right now I don't sound super enthusiastic, but it's like, I feel tired. I feel like I want to nap, but I don't feel burnt out. I can still give this thing my 110%, you know? It's like, I guess, I don't know, when I start half-assing my work, then I feel like I should take a break because I feel burnt out. But
yeah, that's true.
I don't know.
Do you feel burnt out at times?
At times. I don't think it's as often as it used to be.
Right.
I don't know if I just got used to it or whatnot, but Yeah, I haven't really felt too burnt out lately. So
Are you talking about like work wise or personal?
Probably a mix
I
of
guess
both.
yeah, a mix of both. Overall, I've been okay.
Let me clarify. I don't feel burnt out at work, but I feel burnt out in my personal my family life.
Yeah.
Like personal life. Where I think that's why I signed up for a lot of overtime, because it was a good distraction
Right.
from
Personal life.
all of that, because there's a lot going on.
Fair.
Yeah, from what I've gathered from what this says, it's basically, do you get burnt out from your mundane, everyday routine?
Oh.
I mean, the NFP, they say that I do not like, my weakness is like I do not like mundane routine.
Right.
But I don't know. I'm starting to like my mundane routine.
Yeah, I'm kind of the same way. Like I enjoy having a routine. Like I know a system. Like I do this, next this, and then I'm done. But there are moments where I do get the feeling, okay, I'm getting tired of this slightly, so I change it up a little bit just to have like a little break from the mundane.
Yeah.
But then I get back into the usual stuff. I don't know if you're the same way.
Yeah, I was just about to say that sounds exactly like me too. Like like sometimes I'll need a routine to like stay sane.
Yeah.
And then sometimes I get a little tired of it, so I'll switch a little bit like per week or whatever, and then go back to whatever.
The usual.
Yeah, the usual after a certain amount of time.
Right.
So it's not like a strict routine like every day of the week.
Do you have structure? I mean, obviously you work and
Well, yeah, okay. Well, I agree with you guys. Like for me, I like routine for work. When it comes to work,
Right.
I like things to be structured. I mean, not super structured, but like there's like I know I have more control over this situation of my workload, whatever. And there's a certain systematic approach or the way I do things. Because then I feel like a well-oiled machine. But like when it comes to personal life, I don't like routine there. I don't like doing the same thing over and over. That's when my ENFP side, like I want to be fun and spontaneous and like, let's do this and that. Trying to think of, trying new places, because can't always eat at the same pho place or same Thai restaurant.
Yeah.
I don't know. I love everything because, there's always guaranteed to make. I'm going off on tangents. You know what I mean?
Get
Like
what you're saying.
personal life, like that's when I want variety. Like I want to be a little more spontaneous.
Yeah.
right.
See, yeah, for me, for I guess personal routine, there are certain things I have to, like a certain structure I have to keep, like responsibility wise. So take care of all that, and then have the variety and all that come afterwards.
Do you feel like when you on your like normal routine, like for work, whatever, let's say something happened where it kind of like something switched up a little bit, does it throw you off?
Yes.
Same.
Yes.
I think it used to, but now I've kind of learned how to maneuver around obstacles a little bit more.
I notice it more in just everyday life. So like my daily routine during the weekday: wake up, shout, take a poop, shower.
Oh wait, I thought you said wake up, shout.
No.
Take a poop,
Shout.
and then shower.
Wake up,
Shout, and then take a poop, and then shower.
All in that order.
Yeah. No. I'm going to say wake up.
We wake up and go.
Wake up,
Stress
everybody.
reliever.
Yeah. No, I wake up. Number 2, shower,
Then shout.
brush my teeth, get ready for work, go to the grocery store, get lunch. And then I go to work. If there's one thing that's out of line, I get a little bit frustrated. So like if I come across, if a car accident happens, like not me, but like if I see a car accident and it's in my way of going to work, I get a little bit of frustration.
If it like delayed you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I think it's just because I'm so structured that way. It kind of gets to me. I don't know. Is that? I can't remember if that was part of my traits or not.
I think I read something about that. I don't know, but
Perfectionist? No.
for me, it's like things that are out of my control. I don't really get frustrated at just because you can't control it. But like if something was on me to do something and I just, it didn't work out, then maybe then I would be like kind of frustrated or stressed out.
Or someone stood in the way of you trying to do this thing.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to get better at not letting those things I can't control, don't let those get to me.
Yeah.
I'm getting better at it. Like,
I mean, yeah, it takes time. You got to work up to it. It's not like it's gonna happen overnight. So
I guess another example of me being frustrated at stuff like that is like I go to the grocery store to get one thing and I'm out, right? So it should be a quick trip.
yeah.
If the register is down and I have to wait, I get a little bit of frustration. Stuff like that.
That's why
can see that.
I only go to places that have self checkout.
Oh, I love self checkout. Yeah, I only do self checkout now. It's great.
What is the one thing that you don't agree with or agree with the least? Or, is that right?
Oh wait, did I or should I do the? I don't think I did my weakness. Did I
Yeah. What's your weakness that you
agree
think?
with?
I guess so. If,
Oh.
Yeah.
I would say extremely private.
Agree with?
Yeah, but I'm also working on that too. So should I read the thing again?
You got to briefly go through it.
Okay. Well, it's not that long. Okay. It says advocates tend to present themselves as the culmination of an idea. This is partly because they believe in this idea, but also because advocates are extremely private when it comes to their personal lives. They use this image to keep themselves from having to truly open up, even to close friends. Trusting a new friend can be even more challenging for advocates. So yeah, that's the thing. Like I've growing up, it was hard for me to like let people in and be open with people. But more recently, I've been trying to work on that and be more open to people. So one of the reasons I wanted to do this podcast too is to open up more. So working on that. But yeah, I've had a good track record of being very private.
Yeah.
I'm half and half on that one. Like, I am private. I don't say too much of my deep personal life, but for the most part, I am open. Like, there's something that I still have bottled up that I don't want to talk about yet.
Yeah, fair.
But majority of the time, I pretty much openly to talk about things.
Yeah, so that's good. What do you think, Tino?
I
In
think
terms
I
of
agree
Ricky,
with you guys are saying,
yeah.
and especially you, Ricky. Like Dada, his cousin, my niece.
Yeah.
She's like, I didn't know so much about Ricky. Like she's learning so much more about you through this podcast,
Oh, that's
and
good.
like
That's interesting,
she
too.
loves your.
Yeah.
I mean, she just loves who you are now because of that.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
But yeah, I don't sense any wrong with trying to keep some stuff private to yourself.
Yeah.
Me, I will share stuff that I should not be sharing. I was like, this guy has no shame. He's just sharing the most dirtiest, darkest secrets of his
Darkest secrets.
But and because just I don't care anymore.
Yeah.
But like I do respect and I do believe that's not like don't look at it as a flaw. I don't think being private is like wanting to have some stuff for yourself, just for yourself.
Yeah,
it's
it's good.
secret. I think that's a good thing,
Yeah.
And I mean, only share stuff you really feel comfortable. And I know sometimes it's a process and have to work up, but I guess I can see how you want to be more open because if you were to find yourself in a relationship and someone was trying to get close to you, you kind of want to have like not the walls the walls broken down or anything, but you want there to be a door that that can open.
Yeah,
when it needs to be.
I see the analogy.
But
I like it.
It's good to protect. So let's have some mystery and aren't mystery, but like just have something for yourself because.
Yeah, no, yeah, I definitely agree with that.
Yeah, because if you were to be in a relationship where someone got to know you so well, and then let's say things fell apart, it seems like they know so much about you. It's like they took half of you away. There's I don't know where I'm getting with this.
I know what you're saying. Yeah.
I don't know. Like for me personally, I don't know. Like I think back then, like I had like I don't know. There was a lot of there was like one big thing in my life that I was like hiding from, like my family and friends, whatever, and it's something that ate away at me, and it was something that I don't know. Like I was just I don't know. I felt like I couldn't be truly myself, and like I don't know. Like I presented like the wrong, like a false person to everyone else, and I didn't like it. And like I lashed out and I was like prepared to like be disowned by everybody and just I don't know. I was like
I was preparing a life of just like I don't know. It's like this. I'm the only person I have. Yeah, a hermit. Like I'm the only person I have. So why do I need to be nice or because I was just angry? You know. Sorry, I'm being really vague about this.
Yeah.
I guess we can save it for another episode. But like, I don't want to get too deep into it. But like now, I feel like liberated. I feel like such an open book, and it's like a floodgate I open.
Mm-hmm.
Now I can't keep my damn mouth shut. You know? Now,
do you feel relieved now? Like, is it like a lot of weight off your shoulders?
I feel completely liberated. That's why I could share the most embarrassing story that no one would ever do. You know?
Yeah.
And it's not to like gross people out or make them look down at me. It's just like I just want to show like. For me, it's when I overshare.
Is it therapeutic in a way?
It's therapeutic, yes, but like it's also just like to make someone else feel comfortable because like I have this thing in me like I don't want anyone to ever feel like I think I'm above them, you know, and I don't want them to think that they're above me. But then again, I would share all this embarrassing stuff about me, so it's like whatever. But like I don't care about people's perception of me anymore. But like I don't know. I'm open and I surround myself with the energy I actually want, you know? And the people who don't want to be around my energy, they weed themselves out, you know?
And they could just go somewhere else.
Exactly. Yeah. Like, you know, and I'm not for everybody.
Yeah.
No one's everybody's cup of tea, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's like I found myself like surrounded by the energy I actually do want in my life, you know? And I don't know. It's just easier to function that way.
Yeah. Ricky, as private people, you and I.
Yes.
I've been thinking about this question, not question, but like scenario. So if we are ever in the moment where we have somebody in our lives, like how, obviously we're not going to be private people after that.
True.
Right? Like how soon do you think you have, not soon, but like, so how am I supposed to word this? How open or welcoming are you going to be to that person that wants to be in your life?
I see what you're saying.
Like, would you be ready for that moment, or of course it depends. But...
Yeah. Right now, I feel like I would be ready. I don't know. There was a thing about that on the personality type too.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Is that the next one?
Oh yeah. Yeah. Maybe. Yeah. Go ahead. Because there was one thing I read on here that I thought was pretty true. Let me look through it real quick.
As an extrovert, Tino, I don't know. Is it? You're not a private person. Well, you just kind of ranted a little bit, but like, that question goes to you too. Like, how did I word it again?
How long would it take for me to be ready to open up? Or
yeah.
And very first time we met. The first time I meet, I
really?
overshare dude. Lots of strangers and family know the same facts about me. Like, it's just like,
whoa.
It's like there's nothing to hide from me. You know, there's really absolutely nothing. I don't know. Like, I can't. I think if I actually meet someone that I really, really liked, I actually think I would become more private. It's like,
what?
No, I have no idea. I'm just kidding. But I don't know. I haven't.
Yeah.
The thing is, I know it won't be a struggle to open up because I'm already just open up to anybody. Like, I like to start conversations with random stranger people, just talk about anything. But I don't know. It won't. I just know it won't be difficult for me.
Yeah. I think for me, at least, when I meet somebody new, and I feel like I'm being more open to them quicker than I am with somebody else. I feel like that's a way of me. I don't know if it's true or not, or like whatever. Like, that's the way I measure how that person is. Like, for example, I'll say I have a friend now. I just met her in June. I've been pretty open with her since. And I'm not usually that quick to open to somebody. So I don't know if that's a way of gauging how we click or her personality, or our personalities attract, I guess. I don't know. You're kind of in the same boat, so to speak, but do you feel like that is a good way to measure? I don't know. I don't know what I'm going.
I know what you're saying, but I don't know if that's the way to gauge.
I mean,
yeah.
Maybe just picking up with. I don't know. Maybe
like it's a good vibe thing. That's why I'm being open.
No, that's good. Like you guys, been private so long, and I'm pretty sure observing people, like you kind of know, you kind of need to like, I don't know, get a sense of someone before, like,
Yeah.
I mean, you can't be like me, just
Flat out
just,
open.
yeah.
Yeah.
open the trench coat and just flash it all.
Yeah.
But I don't know, like that's a. I think you guys are getting to that stage where you're learning more about yourself and what you're comfortable with, and I don't know, with daily interaction with like these people you come across, who you can be a little more open and vulnerable to. 'Cause
Yeah, that's the
they
thing.
want to
Okay.
take advantage of that.
Yeah.
Right,
you know?
right.
So yeah, so I mean, there's a lot to read about this thing on the personality website, but yeah, basically it's saying that like when you're trying to find, I guess, a romantic partner, you don't take that casually, like lightly, I guess.
Like I do.
This is for our types, right? Our
Yeah,
personality types? Okay.
for our
Yeah,
type. So
definitely all types.
so I guess we'll find a person. I guess we'll find a person that we feel like we can really open up to, which might be a while,
Yeah.
like because you got to find the right person, I guess.
Yeah.
But then once you do, then you'll be like completely opened up, and that's how I feel.
Mm-hmm.
I would be like so.
Yeah, for me, I think it's just a good vibe thing. Like, I don't know. I felt her energy, and then I felt comfortable with that energy, kind of thing. I don't know. I mean, does it make sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely. You
Yeah.
don't want anything invite an energy that will disrupt, It's good that you guys have that, like, I don't know, that there goes my good communication skills.
Take your time.
Did you read through your romantic traits, whatever this was?
No, I have an idea.
Let's go to the next part.
Friendships.
Friendships. So the company I keep, I'm trying to think, because growing up, I've had a lot of friends that came and went. Like some people that came in my life, I pretty cool with, close with, I guess you could say, and now they're no longer in my life. I feel like it's been a trend since. Like the only closest friend I have still is you.
You consider me a close friend?
Yeah, man. I see you more often now.
Oh, that's true. I feel like we don't
yeah,
hang up.
yeah.
I don't know. I mean,
Well-
not the number of times we need to
Yeah.
hang up. Okay.
But the energy, we click. You know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You
I mean,
I
I
see
knew
that. I
I.
agree.
I
We don't
would click
annoy
with
each
you.
other.
Well,
It's a good,
you haven't spent that a whole.
Okay, let's keep it there.
Week,
Then.
is it?
Let's keep it there. But yeah, I seen a trend that friends come and go. Not like because it's more so because I feel like we grew apart. I don't know if it's true on their side, but for me, I felt like good
This
catch.
mic almost fell.
I mean, is it because like are all your friends still in Richmond?
They are.
Do you feel like you don't make lasting friendships?
I mean, I do now, but previously, no.
I kind of feel like I agree with you. Like with me, I mean,
They were grade school friends, so
like I kind of like I think I don't know. I think it's like a two-way street, man. Like I feel like you feel like you're not contacting them enough, and you're not being good friends, but like they're also not contacting you as well. You know, it's like grown up. We're all grown up. Got a lot of grown up things we have to do.
Yeah.
You know, and it's easy to drift apart. But like, do you ever had those friends like you haven't seen like 5-6 years, and then when you do run it, you hang out, it's like no time has passed.
yeah, I do have those friends.
Yeah.
I mean, we text and we're on Instagram here and there and make up, silly jokes on the pictures, memes and stuff. But as far as like hanging out friends and just talking, like deep conversations, I mean, Ricky's been talking a lot.
Yeah.
My old coworker has been texting and stuff. And
Your eyes were twitching.
sorry, I had sweat in my eyes.
Sweaty eyes.
But yeah, I think the only friends that I still have and still have strong relationships with, it's my college friends, because we gone through the whole gambit of college together.
Yeah.
Old coworkers that I'm still really close with because we worked together for the past 4 or 5 years, and that's it really. Like, and only like a handful of high school friends. And that's totally it.
Yeah.
Like all my childhood friends, it's not a knock to them, but we don't we're not on the same wavelength.
Yeah, people grow apart.
Yeah, we grew apart.
Yeah.
So
And I don't know, maybe one day you guys will, your roads will cross each other again, and then after,
and it'll be cordial.
after, or you know,
Yeah.
and then again, we all have a lot of maturing we need to do. So maybe the people you grew apart from, who knows, maybe they'll come back again, and
Yeah, it'll be a different. Yeah,
who knows. But like, I'm glad you brought that up. Like for me, I feel like I've just been like a really shitty friend to all my friends.
oh,
I mean, by shitty, I mean shitty, but like, I don't know. I was kind of like, I had friends, but I was going through like my teenage angst stuff, and I was like feeling really. I had friends, but I was being antisocial. You know, I don't know. I was like, I feel like I was trying to think like, do I have a best friend? You know, do I have like a really close friend, like that's not related to me? You know, and there's no knock to my actual friends. You know, like I mean, like it's easy for me to make a lot of friends. That you know, I have a lot of people always want to hang out with me, and they reach out and stuff, and I'm just always working overtime.
Yeah.
Or, you know, just keeping myself occupied. I'm really like. I'm extroverted, but like in my heart, I'm a loner. You know, I'm not sure. I don't know, but I can't think of like I feel like the closest thing that I have to best friends are like my family. Like,
Yeah.
like really my nieces and my nephews. Like I realize like they know there's someone I hang out with the most. You know, it's like I don't know. It's like yeah, I think like I guess what someone you could share your secrets with. Or just like
not
talk
so much
about
secrets.
it
I think just your feelings.
Oh yeah, feelings.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I feel like more people need to do that. Like
Yeah.
I don't know. Like sometimes I'll like go to a party and you know this person who's like drunk or something, but it's like really emotional, and I'm like, oh, let's talk it out, you know. And then it's just like they don't realize how many like even in strangers like a lot of people want just someone to talk to. You know? So I just feel like being a really great listener, an active. Great listener, like I don't know, you're doing a lot of good for people there because I don't know, a lot of people are hurting.
Yeah,
a lot of stuff they're keeping inside, but like I don't know. Sorry, I need to be a better friend.
yeah. I think kind of going back to the one of the traits for me and Ricky's personality types was INFJA. It said that. We want others, people surrounding us, to respect the fact that we want to be, was it decompress, be alone and decompress and recharge. I think a lot of my friends that know me today and close to me today, they understand that in my personality. Like they know I have my moments where I just not be social.
Away.
Yeah, and they get that, they respect that, and I appreciate that they understand that. And then when it's time to go back to them, they know, like I'm ready to be social again.
Yeah,
I totally get that.
And those are the people I'm close with still. So.
Yeah. I feel the same way actually.
Yeah.
I like to decompress. That's just like the lonerism in me, where sometimes I feel like I like to be alone way too long, and people get hurt by that. But it's like no, I totally respect that. I don't see, and I love that people can respect your boundaries for that too. You know, I can't stand people who need. Oh, well, sorry, I can't say that. I can't stand people.
I didn't even clock that. So
I didn't mean like that. I mean, like I can't handle like too much of, or meeting other people's emotional needs. You know, I think that's why I've been like perpetually single for most of my life because I'm kind of like dreading the fact that if I ever had a really like close bond with someone who's not related to me, like just I don't know if like it would be draining because like I have a large family and we go through a lot of things and it's emotionally draining just trying to tend to everyone's you know problems and trying to be there for them. It's like sometimes you need time for yourself you need to be a whole person too. You need to decompress, gather yourself, so then again, next time something comes, you'll be ready to help them. But you also need to help yourself too. Yeah. So I totally respect alone time.
Yeah.
I cherish alone time.
Yeah. I think shout out to Varak, this is early shout out, but there was a moment when I was going through a little bit of stress. I didn't tell him about it. I was dealing with a little bit of stress, but he knew that from our message conversations, like my answer's been short.
Yeah.
Like he knew something was up. He never asked like and it's like that's his way of saying, "Let me give you some space. You have to take care of what you got to take care of." So he understood that right off the off my short messages alone. Like he's dealing with stuff. Just let him be. So shout out to Rack. Thank you for recognizing that.
Man, thanks for reading between the lines.
Yeah. I forgot what else I was gonna say. What's the next thing on this list? Friendships, and there's what? I think there's a work one. Parenthood. We're not parents.
Yeah, I can't speak on that.
Yeah.
Hell no, never in my life.
Never.
I've been a parent since I was a baby.
Oh yeah.
I was babysitting babies when I was a baby.
I hear you. I don't know.
I was just kidding. I can't say never.
Yeah, I mean, there was a moment where I said I probably wouldn't have kids because my nephews and my niece is already a handful. I mean, I guess that's where you're coming from, right? Like,
I mean, again, I have more than 16. I have 16 plus nieces and
I
nephews.
only have 3.
But half of them are adults now. So
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, yeah, never say never. I guess. I mean, my attitude towards that could change.
I mean, I love babies though.
Yeah.
Just not of my own.
Yeah, it's like pets. Like I could
don't
deal with other people's dogs.
Yeah.
But
But
if
you
I-
don't want your own because that's like 24/7.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
I hear
Career
you.
paths, y'all. I didn't read into this too much. Did y'all get a chance to read through your career path?
No.
Not too much. I
How
didn't-
far did y'all go down on this personality test?
I was just looking at strengths and weakness.
Okay.
I think I looked at a lot of them until I got to the career paths,
Really?
and, like parenthood and career, like the later end.
Yeah, yeah.
Like we're getting to now.
Let's see what this says real quick. For INFJs, advocates are likely to find the most corporate career path are not designed for them. What? But for those focused on their status and material gain. However, people with this personality are able to find work that suits them in just about any field.
Oh, okay. I do remember reading some of this thing. Though. There's one thing I wrote down that I thought was true, pertaining to careers and stuff.
Mhm.
Let me try to find it.
Yeah, I think for me, I'm very lucky to find multiple jobs that are catered to my skill sets.
Yeah.
So awesome.
All right. The one thing they wrote down here that I think rings true to me, it says, many struggle to begin a career early on because they see 10 wildly different paths forward, each with its own set of rewards. This can be appealing but also heartbreaking because picking one just means letting go of so much else. I think that's kind of true for me. Like, I don't know. I feel like there's like so many things I would want to do, but it's hard to pick one because, like it said, like that means closing the door on so many other choices, which I guess goes with my indecisiveness, like I was saying before. Because the jobs episode, when we were talking about dream jobs, I was like, oh, maybe a chiropractor would be fun.
Which I never even thought that you would do.
Nah, I think that'd be because I like working my hands.
Yeah.
But one I didn't get to, and we talked about this, off mic before, was like being, I guess, like a psychologist or doing something with mental health. Like helping people with issues like that.
I think you would be great for that.
Essentially fixing.
Oh yeah, I didn't think about that way.
Yeah.
I do like to fix stuff, but yeah, like those two things are kind of different. I guess like chiropractor is more physical.
Mental health is
more
mental.
Yeah. And then a bunch of other stuff, man. I was like, oh, that'd be fun to do this or that, but it's like, you just don't have enough time to do everything you want to do. So it's like, hard for me to pick. But
right,
that's where I'm at.
That's cool.
Did you read your career path? Extrovert? No.
But I know what I would like to do.
Oh yeah. What is your
Dream job?
Yeah, dream job.
When I was a kid, I wanted to be like a scientist / animator, whatever. But now I grow up, like, I don't know, like, I think I became more altruistic in my views. Like I do side with the motivational, inspirational. Like, if I ever seen any kid that was thought like me when I was younger, or I don't know, like, I like seeing people change. Like, I don't know, because people think, I don't know what I'm trying to say. I like motivation because I feel like that's something I was missing in my life, and inspiration. I don't know, be like a motivational speaker, guidance counselor.
Yeah.
Like, what is that? Those Big Brother programs, it's like, I don't know. I mean, I have my nieces and nephew that I'm like always trying to be their biggest cheerleader. You know, give them the support, like, because you know, I'm not sure about you. Like from when I was younger, I mean, just like I don't know, family wasn't. I mean, they're supportive in that they had food and shelter and stuff, but you know, but it's also like we lacked that. Like, did you feel like that? Like we lacked the encouragement, like because people were more worried how we're gonna like if we're gonna be okay and safe, instead of like believing and us. Like,
but I think that's more so because
just
our parents are
cultural
immigrants.
thing. Yeah,
Right.
I mean, no, I get it though. Like, what they've been through, you know. But I feel like I was just like, man, like had I had that support, I feel like I would have been a better, like a overachiever or go getter if I had it, you know. So like when I see my little nieces and nephew now, like any little thing they want to share with me, I'm like, oh yeah, congratulations, you know. Like I'm just like what is that? I big him up.
Yeah.
It's like
there's an actual word for it. Like I was called
praise. No, not praise. It's like just want to encourage. That's all I want to do. Is just like
encourage, inspire.
Exactly. I don't want that ambition and fire to die out because I felt like I did have a lot of ambition as a kid, and I feel like had I kept that flame inside my belly, just you know kept it like lit forever, I could have like I feel like I could. I'm not blaming any of my family.
No.
It's just like I don't know.
That's true. That's just a thing that needs to be like cultivated, you know.
Yeah.
Especially when you're younger. So, yeah, like the younger kids in our family, especially like they're in a good position for that because you know they're getting a lot of
support.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like Lydia's already like she's super smart. She's like aiming for Harvard. It's like Alex is like this little mogul.
Kicksboomin.
And he was just he's self-taught and stuff, but like I don't know, like he gets excited when he wants to share all this new stuff he bought and like these new jigs he discovered, whatever.
Jigs.
You know,
what's a jig?
I don't. It's like I want to say it's like a hack.
Oh, okay.
It's kind of like a way to get better deals on stuff.
A loophole.
A loophole.
Yeah, exactly. There it is.
I don't know.
So I was lucky enough. My dad, at least, was very supportive of what I wanted to do.
Yeah.
I guess he was more so passive aggressive. I don't know if that's the right word. Like when I told my parents I wanted to go to art school, there was a little feedback, little pushback.
Yeah.
Mostly from my mom. It's like, why not be lawyer or doctor? But my dad was like, no, if he wants to do this, let him do this. He'll figure it out. And it was always like that for me, at least.
Yeah.
Like, of course, they wanted me to be rich and stuff, but you know.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't have pushback because there's not really much my parents could do because I was paying for my own schooling,
right?
You know, but like, you know, it's not like they weren't there. It wasn't like they weren't supportive either. It was just, I don't know. It's like I kind of felt like I just wanted a little more, like, you know. Actually, my brother like believed in me. You know, like he would kind of encourage me, like, oh, he saw a lot of potential in me. You know, and that's another ENFP thing. They say that ENFP types are actually, they have so much potential. They could tackle anything they want, you know, if they put their mind into it, but they don't they're really ambitious and they can motivate people, inspire people. And when they could like start an idea, start like this, they have great ideas and they start it, but they never follow through because they just end up losing interest in it. And I feel like that's so me. I come up with so many things, I never follow through, you know? So maybe if I did have a lot of people who were supporting me and encouraging me, I don't know. Maybe I still wouldn't have followed through. It's like, so I was stuck. I don't know I don't know. I don't have great communication skills.
You're doing fine.
You're more than me.
I think I just need to be comfortable with like silence sometimes. Like I always feel like I have to ramble on to fill in
the blank space.
Yeah. But again, in a podcast, it would be just weird. It's just like just
radio silence.
I'm just observing the moment.
That's what I've been doing. I feel like most of this podcast, just watching you guys go back and forth. I've been enjoying it. It's like, I'm just watching a live podcast.
Right, I like this technique right here. It's a good way to just fill space, you know, while we think of something else to talk about.
Yeah. Roeun is not here, but he did text us his results, which was INTJ. TJ, was it?
I think so. That was
it introvert,
That's so funny. Like
intuitive?
INTJ and INFP are like like most compatible for my personality type.
Mhm.
So it's weird that this podcast, like we just happen to be
Yeah.
compatible.
Which is funny.
Yeah.
I don't know if we said this on earlier episodes, but isn't it funny that three introverts wanted to start a podcast? Is that weird? Like not in our, I don't know.
I don't think it's weird. But I mean, wait, just speaking, like
Yeah, like
it's
it's
it's a
an
very
audio
actually,
show,
it's
so
a-
you have
I
to
think it's
keep it
normal.
going.
But the thing is, like, it's a very introverted thing to do though, because you're not like, you don't want to be seen. I mean, it's like, you're not. I don't know.
Well, I think is a misconception with introverts.
yeah,
Like it's not really that.
you're super shy.
Yeah, introverts
super-
are shy or anything. Is that they just need their alone time to
Yeah.
Yeah,
recharge? Like
Yeah, yeah.
social interactions drain their batteries, so
Mhm.
to speak.
which is why I chose not to do this every week.
Yeah, so.
And like, you guys like to keep your circle small,
Yeah, true.
and you like to surround yourself with like again, people who operate on the same like wavelengths. as
Mhm.
you,
Yeah.
so it would make sense that all three of you introverted people who want to start a podcast,
Yeah,
it's like, and I'm glad you guys are doing this to dispel all the rumors about introverted people. It's like,
which is funny because we did have an episode about partying. We barely had much to say.
Oh yeah,
about
I
it.
know.
Well,
That's,
We were pretty much wallflowers.
I totally get it. I was like, that sounds like an introvert at a party.
So, yeah.
But like, if I see an introvert at a party, my natural thing is like to gravitate toward them too.
Mhm.
They say ENFP like are the life of the party. And you know what? I guess that could be true because like at holiday parties, I'm not trying to
Get
brag,
crazy.
but I always
The
get the most
karaoke.
attention because the dancing.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm shameless when I come to dancing,
Yeah.
so I just twerk and grind on the floor.
Oh jeez.
But I'm just like a goofball, a clown,
Uh-huh.
But like, I still want to hang out with certain people though, because I don't want
Yeah.
everyone. It seems like I may want everyone's attention. I don't. I just want to have fun and be spontaneous. But I still want to, like, when I'm done with that, I just want to chill with my group of friends
Yeah,
that I
yeah.
came with. You know, I don't know.
I'm trying to think. Was there ever a party where I danced? I can't remember. At party one, but only because I was very close. I was with my close friends, so I was like, they know I could get goofy sometimes. So I was goofy.
What is your dancing style like? Are you
Oh,
a
jeez.
two-stepper, head nodder, head bopper, or do you actually bust out like Backstreet Boys choreography?
Not choreography. Kind of a hybrid of two-step and I don't know. I don't know. It's hard to describe.
Ah, dude, I forget.
If I'm really messed up, I'm pretty sure. I think I'm doing choreography, but I'm pretty sure it's just two-stepping.
Ricky, have you ever like danced?
Kind of. I
I
guess.
saw you flail your arms one time. But
Yeah.
that's
I have a,
I said DDR, I guess.
I have a
but-
memory.
I didn't even do that much.
I have a memory at the one party we were at.
What party?
You weren't really dancing. You were sitting. So there was a couch at this club that we were at. If you listen back to our party episode, it was
okay.
that club.
Yeah.
You were on the arm of the couch, just
Mhm.
bobbing your head to the music. That was it. I think that's the closest thing I saw of you dancing.
Oh, okay. Oh, I have danced at a place when I was kind of drunk before. But
Is it that story?
no, that's a different story.
Okay.
I'll tell you off podcast. I don't want to tell it on the podcast.
Oh, I wish I could have seen this. I just curious what he would look like dancing.
I'll tell you about it off the mic.
um,
Can you show it to me?
No, because I probably don't remember.
Uh,
So we're at the end of our personality tests.
wow.
The conclusion for INFJs. Do you have yours pulled up ready? If you want to read it too.
Conclusion.
This is the final one. So it says, what does it say? Our imagination and empathy make you someone who cherishes their integrity and deeply held principles. Unlike other idealistic types, however, you are also capable of turning those ideals into plans and executing them, which I agree with. Like a lot of things that I want to do, I find ways to make it happen.
Hmm.
You
Yeah,
know?
I would agree with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, sometimes I feel like I have no choice but to make things happen,
Yeah.
Like things you really feel strongly about. just like gotta get it done.
Mm-hmm. Somehow, some way.
Yeah.
This is not a trick. You felt understood because you. But okay, whatever. There's another part. Oh, you, Tina, want to go through your conclusions?
Hmm?
no,
I mean, I can, but I thought you were still on your train of thought.
I'm done.
My conclusion is dumb.
I'm trying to find one part here.
All right, for ENFP conclusion. Few personality types are as creative and charismatic as the campaigners. ENFP. Known for their idealism and enthusiasm, campaigners are good at dealing with unexpected challenges and brightening the lives of those around them. So I'm just like your vitamin C.
You're the sunshine
I'm your sunshine
on a rainy day.
on a rainy day. Oh, I was about to say, are you gonna pull up like famous INFJ?
Yeah, I just pulled that up.
Yeah, I love mine.
So me and Ricky got MLK.
I see that.
We also got Nelson Mandela.
Wow, you got the man. You got all like the
Mother Teresa.
you got all like the notable, like the most important figures.
Marie Kondo.
Yeah, most important, Marie Kondo.
Hell yeah! I'm so jealous.
Who's that? Lady Gaga.
Yeah.
Who's the other one?
Nicole Kidman.
I don't know her personality. I guess it's similar to ours.
Morgan
Well,
Freeman.
You do know her personality.
Okay.
Well, they also have like fictional characters. I don't know how they do that.
Okay. Who are the fictional characters?
So Jon Snow, James Wilson from House. I never seen
I
that
never
show.
watched it.
Aragorn from Lord of the Rings.
Okay.
Galadriel from Lord of the Rings. I don't know how you pronounce
I
that.
don't know that.
I'm sorry.
Who is that?
A girl
Oh, okay.
or a woman, I should say.
An elf
Looks like an
girl.
elf woman. Michael Schofield from Prison Break.
Never watched it.
That show was okay for a couple of seasons. Rose from the Titanic.
The one that left Leo
Yeah.
in the water? Man.
Yeah.
I feel like there. Was
How did they
enough
get her personality then?
Yeah, there was not enough.
I think it's just
character
based on
development.
decisions they make in the movie.
Oh, man.
My fictional character for ENFP. It's so right on the money, and I was. You?
Talking to Mike. Sorry.
Oh, you can't hear me?
You're kind of.
I'm sorry. Were you still done?
No.
Oh no, that's it.
Oh well, for famous ENFP, we have Will Smith.
Oh.
I'm in good company. Robin Williams.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Who else? Crap. Well, I just like my favorite was like the fictional character is Michael Scott of The Office.
What? I kind of see it.
Oh,
You
I
said
can
a
see
foot in
that.
their mouth?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, I remember when I was watching The Office, I'm like, oh my God, this guy's such a puzzle. Why do I feel like we're related somehow? Like,
Wait, what'd you say first before that?
Such a putz.
Such a put. Okay.
Like, he's just so doofy. I'm just like, this guy. But I was like, if I had to identify as a character from The Office, I was like, I'm most likely Michael Scott, you know? And it was funny when I took this test, I was like, oh my God, I was right. Like, I knew, I read his character, I'm like, this is something I would do. Like, someone who's kind of just shameless and don't care what people think and just say whatever that,
One character that's not listed on here, which I feel like I could relate to a lot, is Arnold from Hey Arnold
Oh yeah, he's definitely INFJ.
I think we could have mentioned that on that.
on the TV episode.
yeah.
I feel like he's a kind of the kid. At least in the show, he wanted to help his friends out a lot every episode.
Yeah,
Right?
I would be.
definitely.
I think ENFP is Gerald,
Extroverted.
his friend.
Oh, I can see that.
Hey,
Yeah.
Arnold.
They're good friends.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, we didn't even go by the shadow side.
Want to briefly discuss what that is?
Okay, shadow side is happens to your personality types when it's under like a lot of stress and anxiety, and it's actually you take on these the bad characteristics of the personality types that is complete opposite of you, but like not the good side of the other personality that's opposite of you, but like you take on the negative side.
Mm-hmm.
And I was trying to look up y'all's. I did look up y'all's, but I don't know if it applies to you guys because I'm not sure if you guys ever been.
Well,
Like-
how dark is it? Like,
It's not dark, but like
okay,
um.
'cause I'm scared to read it.
Oh, it's not scary.
And I
It's
mean,
like,
that's scary, but I'm just scared
when you're
of the
super
reflection.
stressed, have you ever been like so stressed that you became reckless? Like
Reckless.
did you feel like you have no control of your own decisions? I don't know.
Out of desperation, maybe?
Actually, you know what? I didn't do enough studying on this, so maybe I should have just not bring it up.
It's fine. I mean, I didn't know there was a thing to
I
measure
know.
that.
Well,
too.
for me, it's like I don't like judging people when I'm feeling great. I don't like
Right.
it's like let people live, you know. But when I'm like under a lot of stress, like I would be highly critical of people who I feel like are like offending me. I'm like, how dare they do this? And I'll become petty. I'll be like, I did this, so and this and this and this. You know, they never return this favor. You know, I shouldn't have to tell. You know, like I would just harp on that. I don't know. Like I get really, really insensitive. Like, I mean, I could say, even in a good mood, I tend to say insensitive things and I don't realize it. But when I get really angry, I know I'm going to say something insensitive, and I'll make sure that it, you know, like I would stab them and twist the knife while I'm saying it.
Make it
like,
hurt.
Quote unquote, hit him in the jugular.
in the jugular. Or the judge.
That's what they say.
Whatever. I don't discriminate. Oh, wait. Oh, my God. That sounds violent.
The jugular's here.
Oh. I don't think
Doesn't
I
discriminate.
don't know if that's a real
I
word.
was thinking of huevos.
Oh, when you said jugs, I thought you meant like boobs.
Oh, and that too. I'm just kidding. That's violent. Oh, but, you know, I can... My shadow side, when I get really angry or I feel like... I don't know. My dark side, I can get violent, you know, and I could get super mean, like really want to belittle somebody because I feel like I'm attacked,
Right?
or I feel like I'm just, or I don't know, but I feel like most of my like younger life, I was like always like had my shadow showing, you know, until I just became an adult and became free, and then I moved out and I just like realized how much control I have over my life now. Once I could remove myself from, or just create a new sanctuary environment for me to flourish in, that I could just like I don't know, I come back improved, and I don't know. I'm trying to stay. I mean, for the most part, I feel like I did a 180. Like I feel like my core now, I don't know. I'm more in the light now. It's like, you know what I'm saying?
I think, yeah.
Like I came out of the darkness. So
I'm following. Yeah.
I do believe people can change. You know.
Yeah.
Like,
I think you're a good example of that. Definitely.
Thank you. I mean,
I don't know you back then, but
oh yeah. I mean, I guess that's be too much. We're probably running.
man, I got an idea, but
like, I mean, yeah, I wasn't a very nice person. You know. Then again, I was like, I don't know. I was very defensive. That's another like shadow trait of mine, like really reactionary and defensive, and whatever.
I mean, that kind of went into like you earlier saying,
just a lot of
your type doesn't like to take criticism.
Yeah, yeah.
So being
Yeah.
defensive makes sense.
and just misunderstanding, and there was a bunch of just wait till my biopic comes out.
Who's gonna play you?
was
Oh,
gonna ask
Gilbert Gottfried.
Oh,
He already had it planned out.
Well, I guess I have to find a younger version though too.
they got CGI.
Young Gilbert Gottfried.
I'll just pick Alex to play me.
Who's gonna play you in your biography?
Oh, I don't know. I have to
Michael
think about
Cera.
I said Donnie Yen.
Everyone says that.
Oh
Cera,
gosh.
damn it.
Does he have to go yellow face?
No, you're not. Oh no, Ricky looks
Not
actually
him.
mixed.
Michael Cera.
Yeah, he doesn't have to
We
do
had
much
like the
'cause
same
Ricky
complexion.
Ricky's like racially
Michael Cera
ambiguous.
Yeah, no
No,
one
he's definitely
no one
Asian.
no one knew what race I was when I was growing up. People thought I was like Mexican,
Or, yeah,
Hispanic,
like,
Latino.
yeah.
Okay.
Philippines.
People kind of they knew I was the Asian type, but then they
They didn't know what.
Yeah, they're like, you're a little too brown to be Chinese.
Yeah. Remember, was it King of the Hill? Your brother used to say a lot. It's like, what are you, Chinese or Japanese?
Laotian. From what ocean? Laotian.
God, that was a great show.
Yeah, I said Donnie Yen at first, but Michael
Yen,
Cera
Yeah.
probably
I've
works
heard
too.
that too. I've heard both of those.
Asian Michael Cera.
Me? Did you ever see that movie called Faking the Funk?
Oh, the guy who played Rufio in Hook.
Mm-hmm,
Yeah, with Ashley Banks. I'm not her, Tatiana Ali.
Tatiana Ali, the
Yeah.
boyfriend on Fresh Prince. Yeah, the Asian boyfriend.
Oh no! Like Tatiana Ali was in Faking the Funk.
Oh yeah, she was, but the guy was also in Fresh Prince.
Oh really?
For like 2 episodes,
Maybe they were dating before.
probably.
I don't know.
But Dante Basco,
yeah.
he played me.
I would pick Toro Imwa, Chas Bundik, or
Yeah.
But again, it's funny because like a lot of people say I remind them of the guy
Abed.
Tori Moa.
Oh.
Or I
Abed.
bet, you know,
From
at first like you were
Community.
Community, so I'm like, and I thought it was Donald Glover. I'm like, I'm so flattered. I was like,
No,
I
it's
love
the
it,
other
you know?
guy.
I'm like, dang it.
Not really.
No, really.
No.
I could kind of see it a little bit.
But more
Grew his hair out.
him than
Dante
Rufio.
Basco? Really?
Pull up Dante Basco.
A young Dante Basco looks like me. How you spell Dante Basco?
If you look at Toriyama with glasses, you're like, okay, I can see that.
I can't find his young picture, but I guess this is it. Not really. This is more. This is Ricky.
He's more me, and Toriyama's more you.
Okay. Anyway.
I mean, I hope you didn't take offense to that.
No, it's fine.
So, like, I didn't take offense when someone said I look like Gilbert Gottfried when I laugh, and that's when I'm like, I don't see it, and I look at a picture and I laughed in the mirror. I'm like, I am Gilbert Gottfried.
That's your spirit animal.
Is that his real hair?
Spirit. No.
That would have been cool.
I hope not. Everyone loved Rufio.
It's been episode 13? It's been 13? This is 13?
Probably, I think so. I don't.
Snap! How long?
Oh,
An hour
90
and a
minutes?
half?
Yeah.
Nice.
That's not
like
bad.
a movie.
Yeah. That's been episode 13, y'all. Thank you, Tino, for coming.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
To close the show, we always, well, last 2 episodes I didn't, but I kind of remember to do this. To give us a review on iTunes and rate it 5 stars if you like the show. If you have any critical critiques, feedback on our show,
I don't want to hear it.
I do. Tino doesn't want to hear it. But yeah, if you have any tips for us to make the show better, sound better, whatever, I don't know.
Yeah, that'll be great.
It'll be great. You could follow me or follow the show on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, at FullTimersPod. You could follow me, Vilacron, on Instagram, Twitter. I'll link those in the show notes below. Tino, do you want people to follow you or no?
I think I farted.
That was my that was my that was my frog in my throat.
I think.
No, I don't want anyone to follow me.
All right. You can follow Ricky on here.
I'm here.
Yeah, you can follow me on here too.
Yeah,
At times.
yeah.
Blue Moon.
Ricky is in the data sphere. He's downloaded into the hard drive again. Bye, Ricky.
Bye. Should do like a
glitch.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shout-outs time. Shout-outs to Varak again, as always. #1 fan. Yo, can I get that on the soundboard?
Sure.
Do that again later. Shout out to Varak. Shout out to Tino for coming. Shout out to kicksboomin Alex.
I love you, Alex. You're my favorite nephew. Sorry, Ricky. I just realized you're right there.
Truth comes out. Okay.
You can follow his business at kicksboomin. Is it kicks with a Z or S?
I think he spells it right.
KICKS
Or Alex Boomin.
Is it Alex Boomin now?
Yeah.
on Instagram.
Yes.
Oh my god, him and his
Alex ALEXBMN.
I'll ask him and I'll correct it in the show notes below. Who else? Shout outs to
Tino $.
Tino $. If you're listening, I'm pretty sure you are.
Love you, man.
I know you want us on your a crossover show. We got to find a time and day to do that. Sundays don't work because Sundays is my day. So sorry about that.
That's the intro version.
Introverted day.
Shout out to Roeun. Miss you,
Roeun,
man.
Yeah.
I know you're at work. Wish you were here. I was curious to hear your thoughts on this conversation too. My brother, shout out to him. He was on the last episode.
Appreciate you.
Who y'all got?
I'm trying to think who I haven't shouted
Shout out to my mom and dad, my whole family, my nieces and nephew, my cousin and aunts and uncles.
West End.
The West End.
Shout out to the West. Shout out to my mom. Do that. I don't think I did that yet. So.
Who else? Coworkers, all my friends that we still talk to, and my old friends too.
Yeah.
So
Shout out to everyone in the Czech Republic who listen to us.
all the other countries, the
What-
random
what other
listeners from.
countries.
We have a lot.
It's all over the world.
To the world. Shout out
Yeah.
to the world.
What else is there?
Shout out to Dada in Oakland. I love you, Boom.
What's say? I don't know.
All right, we should end this.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
All right. Okay. That's a proper goodbye. All right, y'all.
Bye.
Thanks for listening.